David White is only 29, but he has already been in prison 6 times. The next time David came back to prison, David had to change or suffer the consequences.
I was a roaring lion. I was mad not only with everything around me, but with myself.
During his time in maximum security, David hit rock bottom.
The day I was in Supermax and I got the message that the mother of my only child died, it broke me. It really tore me apart. I surrendered to God and it happened. It happened.
Trying things God's way turns David's life around. He becomes a leader in the prison, working at the radio station, leading worship, and even being appointed to the Prisoners' Concern Committee. He's a real success story, and when he becomes eligible for parole, it's granted. But on release, he soon finds that he's not as strong as he imagined.
It started from a little cigarette, a little marijuana, and it went further on to eventually crack use.
Scared by what she sees, his own mother calls the parole officer.
I said, before it get bad, let me do the best thing, call them back so they could put him up back.
Just 5 short weeks on the outside, and David finds himself back in prison.
Man, I was ashamed. I felt dirty. I felt embarrassed that I have failed. ARC has restored back a sense of hope to me also, because I was wondering, man, what will it take for me to stay away from that stuff, and that's what I'm learning in ARC.
The ARC rehabilitation program is giving David the tools he needs to survive on the outside. In the past, he has struggled and failed to beat his addiction. Now he realizes a young girl is counting on him. And that fact hits home when the prisoners are allowed a final family visit before they go into their last intensive month of rehab.
I fear crack cocaine. I fear living in addiction again. I fear losing the people in my life that really have been behind me all these years. I fear losing them.
I look forward to live with my dad because I don't want him to get into any more trouble. I want him to stay out here and look forward for me.
Shantae definitely is my key to success. She's my little woman. She's my little princess, I need to be that dad that she deserves in her life. She doesn't deserve that crackhead. She doesn't deserve that criminal. She doesn't deserve to come to prison and see her dad behind bars all the time.
Kolbe Foundation is the management organization for the Belize Central Prison. Since taking over the prison management in 2002, Kolbe has had the opportunity to play a major role in transforming the lives of men and women. The aim of Kolbe is to provide a secure, humane facility that is geared towards meaningful rehabilitation and successful reintegration. Our rehabilitation programs are aimed at giving inmates an opportunity for personal and spiritual change. Men and women are imparted with renewed hope, self-value, and life skills. essential tools to help in the reintegration process. The success of these programs are evident in the reduced rate of recidivism from approximately 73% prior to Kolbe to 13% now. Kolbe also continues to develop a variety of industrial projects that gives inmates the opportunity to learn a trade.
You need to loosen up and live a little. And if you got kids, let them know how you're feeling. For your own sake, give a little. Oh, you don't want to hear that. You busy trying to stack and keep it with the Joneses, taking advantage of your own, the realest homies that you've been knowing for the longest. But some ain't missing a good thing until it's gone. Could have built an empire, not for the jealousy that divides us. We prefer to keep our eyes shut to what's right when it's something involved that we desire. So hold your head up high if you're poor and righteous. I know time seems strife and problems seem endless, but in times of despair.
Kolbe Foundation believes in providing an opportunity for men and women to change. 90% of these same inmates will one day return to society. Kolbe Foundation, making rehabilitation and reintegration possible. Inmate 2016-38, convicted for aggravated assault, possession of a controlled drug. Date of release?
9 of every 10 convicted individuals will return to society after serving their time.
Date of release?
The majority of convicted individuals often go to prison with complex problems, including drug addiction, unemployment, and homelessness. Many have no skills or qualifications. 45% of the inmates currently serving time at the Belize Central Prison were convicted on burglary, robbery, and/or stolen goods offenses. 15% are for drug-related offenses. Kolbe offers rehabilitation, spiritual and educational programs, counseling and vocational training that equips inmates for successful reintegration into society. 9 out of every 10 convicted inmates will be released after serving their time.